Well, all right. Broncos fans, welcome to the channel. My name's Ashley if you're new here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Please say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me turn this down a little. Let me know if the music's too loud. Thank you for being here. I'm going to wait for people to get settled in. And we'll get started here in just a second. All right. Guys, y'all, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me get on the stage here. There we go. Good evening. Sorry for the delay. I was just trying to make sure I got the bingo card all set up. I didn't get any suggestions, but I probably waited too late to put something up. Also, I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to watch this game tonight. As per usual in these preseason games, I don't know if the NFL is going to allow me to watch this game tonight. And it does feel weird in my apartment yelling. I feel like I'm yelling, but anyway. Okay, so we have the bingo card. I don't know if you guys... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me put that in the chat. I knew I was forgetting something. Here we go. This is why you got to get here early. There's the bingo card. And when you click on that, it should look... Let me put this... your bingo card. Okay, so yeah, I'm not quite sure if they're going to let me watch this game tonight, so I might have to just look at another one of those Gamecast things, which is not ideal, but, you know, it'll do at a pinch. Let's see. I guess we can... I'll go over the bingo card. You can get yours as needed. Here we go. All right. So we've got, of course, as per usual, the free space. Hopefully the Broncos get fewer penalties than the last game. Honestly, I need to look up how many they got in the last game, but I figured there's going to be plenty of commercial time. The refs need to reset the game clock for some unknown reason. I don't know. That seems to happen a lot. Barron breaks up a third down pass. That was a suggestion by a subscriber. Can everyone hear me okay? Let me know, whoever's in the chat. Special teams does not allow more than a 25-yard run. There'll be more people here during the regular season, I'm sure. Fullback gets a TD. That's why not. Let's see. Stiddy gets sacked at least once. I mean, Denver D gets 2 sacks, so let's hope that happens. McLaughlin, number 38, gets a 20-yard run for a touchdown. Sean Payton throws a red flag just for practice. Vance Joseph cracks a smile. I mean, he looked very unhappy last week. And then announcers mention 9, McCarthy's alter ego. I don't know if y'all know about that, but it's different. It's different. Somebody said something about Bo Nix's PR today, and I was like, I think McCarthy needs to worry about his PR more than Bo Nix. Broncos win by 7. Ashley gets to watch the Broncos. Let's hope that square gets clicked tonight. Ellinger looks like he remembers how to play football. That'd be nice. That was not a good performance by him last week. Ingram proves he's not mild hot sauce. That's, you know, I was in a chat today on, it was one of the shows. I don't know. I happened to catch it because I had gotten my car back, and, you know, it was Cecil Lammy, and I forget the other guy's name. But I mentioned in the chat that I call Ingram mild hot sauce because what's the point? And they thought that was funny. So glad other people are out there liking my jokes. Well, I didn't expect a huge crowd here tonight, but, you know, I brought gummy bears. I had a whole game plan that I was going to... Because I have this theory that, you know, the flavors really are just your brain registering the color or what flavor you think it should be. I thought maybe I could, you know, close my eyes and guess, but that idea seemed much better at midnight last night. So I think we might not do that unless somebody wants me to. I'll do it. Okay, let's get the old. Let me make sure I am streaming. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna just get the game manager, whatever they call these things, Gamecast on here, just so just in case YouTube decides not to show. Right now, I'm watching the who is that? Oh, the Ravens in Washington, and oh, is that right? Well, Baltimore is definitely winning, 41-3. Apparently, did Washington forget how to play football as well? That's quite the well, I guess I can't say much with that whole Miami game from last. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the score on that. Does anybody know the score on the Miami game? Does anybody care? If I can't watch this game and no one shows up, I might just end this live stream. Even though I want to stay committed, but it is I let someone talk me into doing another bocce tournament tomorrow. I don't know why I keep entering these tournaments because it's a competitive league that I'm in, y'all. You just don't understand these especially these older ladies who are retired. They got nothing better to do, so they are out there getting the reps in. Okay, is this Falcons game almost over? Oh, what happened there? Why am I not? What just happened? Okay, is it not going to let me watch it? Okay. I really don't understand why YouTube TV can't include the preseason games. It's baffling to me. I don't know what benefit, unless it's just like the last thing that the NFL.com owns, and they're like, just give us the preseason, please. Everybody owns everything else. Could we just have the preseason? But yeah, these preseason games are not the most exciting, but it's a good precursor to the season. Let's see. I wonder if I can text my Broncos sensei. Let's see if he knows anything about the game. He was having computer issues earlier, and that's never good. You don't want your computer to crap out. I need a new computer. Eventually, not immediately, but I also need to pay bills, so if anyone wants to give a super chat at any point, it's not required, but again, I'm hoping that these things will get more lively as the season goes on. But hey, today I converted a Cowboys fan, well, not to being a Broncos fan, but he subscribed to my channel because I got my car fixed, and this gentleman usually picks me up. I guess that's just because his route, or maybe he's one of the only people that does the courtesy shuttle thing. And so he's a super nice guy. We always chat, when I get my car fixed there. Because I lease my car. Okay, and don't at me in the comments, bro, because I know everyone's like, oh, you're just burning money on leasing a car, but I got news for you. You're burning money on a car, whether you lease it, own it, or steal it, because even a stolen car will need repairs and new tires and new brakes and all of that shit eventually. So anyway, so I got my oil change. Anyway, I'm not sponsored by the Automaster here in Burlington, but if they want to sponsor me, I've always been treated well by them. And today I had to, I had one of those codes come up on my car, and it needed the transmission fluid changed, and the car's not even 3 years old yet. So it was going to be more money than I really wanted to pay or have, the budget to pay for right now. And I asked her, the woman who was checking me out, and I was like, is all of that necessary? And so she was like, well, actually, you just really need the oil change, which is true. It was way late for an oil change. So anyway, they treated me very kindly. And then as the gentleman who drove me back to my place, we were chatting, and I mentioned my channel, and then he mentioned that he was a Cowboys fan, and I said, "Oh, well, have you seen Drunk Tony Romo's body cam debut?" And I could tell he had this look of disappointment on his face. I was like, "Well, go watch my video. You know, it's funny. It'll make you feel better." But I don't know. He then when he came back to pick me up, he said that he had watched my video in between, you know, on his break, essentially, I guess, and then subscribe to my channel. So hey, if I can get a Cowboys fan to subscribe, I better see more Broncos fans subscribing. I also feel like this is the worst time for me. You know, I usually live stream on Tuesdays, and we're done by this time. So but I can't drink caffeine this late at night. So I'm just the regular season will be more exciting. That's for sure. So let's see. Nothing is happening yet. Is the music still playing? So I have to listen to the game through my earbuds. Let's see. All right. And you can let me know if you can't hear me over the music or if you want me to turn it off. But I feel like there should be something in the background. It just doesn't sound good. If not, let me send a link to someone. Oh, we got 2 viewers in here. If you're shy, that's okay. But if you don't mind saying hello in the chat, just let me know you're here. I really don't know. I'm having doubts about being able to watch this game tonight, though, y'all. It's really not ideal situation. Because it looks like all these other games either, I don't know, whenever I click on the Denver game, it doesn't, it's like join now, and then it says more info, and it's like the pinwheel of death, you know. Okay, so I wanted to read something that I found, an article that I found today. Speaking of Bo Nix, I haven't mentioned Bo Nix yet. He's not on the bingo card because I'm pretty sure he's not going to play tonight. Oh, that was something else I heard some people saying today on the radio. I just tried to listen as much as I can today, just to have some talking points. But yeah, I think they were saying, you know, it's really smart not to play the starters, you know, and they need some reps, but you know, you don't want anybody getting hurt like Moss. And so, yeah, I used to not agree with that, but that was before we had good starters. So I think it's great. Let's leave them out. Let's not play the starters. It's a long season. You know, my bocce league is 16 weeks, so I can imagine 17. Well, I don't, you know, essentially get hit by a car over and over again every time I play bocce, but it is a long season. If you're not familiar with bocce and you want to know more about it, let me know. There is a bocce network. There's like one bocce channel on YouTube, and they've pretty much stolen the whole audience. But I don't know. Maybe just they've never had any competition. Maybe I should start a bocce channel. People do watch, especially if it's the only thing on that's bocce related. Okay, so if you want to know what's happening in this game, looks like that was a great pass. I don't know who the quarterback is, but he made that pass while he was getting hit, and the receiver bobbled it and held on to it. So that was a nice play. It'd be nice if I could watch the Broncos do something tonight. Okay, let me refresh this game cast. So it looks like Miami's moving down the field, but there's still time for a lot in that game. It's in the third quarter. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on, you know what? Maybe I'll just ask the Google bots. Are they going to Am I going to be able to watch this game tonight? Yes. Oh, come on. YouTube TV will play the Denver Broncos games if they're broadcast on your local network channels. Or if you add NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market Sunday afternoon games. Well, this is not a Sunday afternoon. Oh, I think the AI is hallucinating. Well, why are you telling me about Sunday afternoons? I'm talking about... Okay, AI. I got to get specific with you. It carries the NFL Network, which is broadcasting the mashup nationally at 9. Okay. Well, it's 9 o'clock, according to my clock here. Oh, it does say starting soon. Okay. This is promising, y'all. Oh, because I didn't realize that Ravens-Washington game is in the fourth quarter. Okay. All right. Well, I'm good with that. I can wait. Just as long as I get to actually watch the game. I hope that one of my regulars can make it. Nope. Looks like I lost a viewer. Okay. Well, that's all right. I don't ever I pay attention to what's happening in the YouTube studio because there's all these other things happening on my screen. But I think that the game is actually starting soon. Okay. I'm just going to put this on here just for newcomers. Okay. I am going to take a second to put some eye drops in because my contacts are getting dry. Even though I waited to put them in later. It's a whole saga with my eyes. I don't know. I could tell that story later. But, all right. Let's see. I will see you in a minute. All right, all right, all right. Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson. The announcers are just saying, just name the starter. How do we feel about Deshaun Watson? It's a fun question to bring up. All right. I think the Broncos game, there's 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in this Washington-Baltimore game. So we're going to be getting started here soon. I'm going to try to give my eyes a rest as much as possible if I'm going to make it through this whole game. Does anybody have a bingo card yet? All right. I don't know if there's a delay, but every time I look at the YouTube thing, it's never what actually appears. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like they are doing the double screen, so I'll put myself back up here just a second. All right. I'm gonna move here. I guess we don't need the bingo card, do we? Well, maybe I'll leave it up. But I'm gonna do this thing that it's gonna follow me. If that's annoying to anyone, let me know. But I realized last week when I was like getting way too close to the TV, because you're not supposed to see it, you know. That'll get me kicked off of YouTube faster than Tony Romo got kicked off of CBS. Okay, here we go. Handoff to, looks like maybe Bidet. Oh. It's when they do the split screen. It's really hard to see. This TV I have is from like the housing crisis era too, so I have a hard time letting go of things until they've completely kicked the bucket. Okay, so we have, here we go. Stidham's in shotgun. 2nd and 7. Looks like they're at I can't tell which yard line they're on. Okay, Stiddy's back to pass. Oh. Complete to... I guess I'm just going to have to wait for the announcer because I cannot see the numbers. That was Bidet. Can everyone hear me over the music? Oh, that was actually a pretty good pass by Stiddy. He kind of had to go over that defender's head. I was not feeling good about our backup quarterbacks last week, though, y'all. I don't know. It was not looking pretty. Okay, so who's that handoff to? Looks like they got the first down. And they are at the 50-yard line now. Yep, 1st and 10. Okay, so moving the ball. Not bad. I guess I should turn this up to hear what the announcers are saying. But anyway, I clicked off our free space there. Okay. Stiddy's under center. Alert, alert. Oh, fakes the handoff. Passes. Who is that? 45? Kroll. Somebody was just complaining about Kroll in a chat today. Oh, no, that was Atkins. Or were they complaining? I don't know who they were complaining about. Like, basically, they were saying they've seen enough. I think everyone's seen enough of the tight end room. But I don't know. I still like these players. I mean, Atkins is not slow. I don't think. All right. Nate Atkins, how many yards is that? Am I going to get the stats on this game manager thing? Oh, that was almost picked. That was for Franklin, incomplete. Let me see the replay here. Oh, that looked like... Oh, the announcer's saying he loves that Franklin didn't bark at the referee. Oh, Sean Payton's yelling. I almost put that on the bingo card, but I did the red flag instead. Because I figured Sean Payton would be yelling. You know, don't want to make them all easy. Well, I hope that if you're watching this in the future, if you stumble on this, please watch all of it. I'm going to try to cut the data. I'll probably cut that whole first part. Okay, McLaughlin's out there. Let's see if he gets the ball. Maybe this will be the square on our bingo card. I don't know. I guess it is kind of a tell when he's out there. Let's see if they give it to him. Nope. Nope. Stiddy's in trouble. Looking like Auburn Bow. Did he get it? Nope. Incomplete. And looks like somebody's hurt. Oh, no. Oh, Mims. Mims, like... looks like he got hit. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no. I guess he got a cleat in his foot? No, the announcer just said, ouch. Yeah, that sounds extremely painful. But I think he's okay? I don't know. That looked painful. Whatever happened. Oh, he's smiling. Okay, so I think he's okay. The other guy, I don't know about him. He's still on the ground, y'all. That's not good. Oh, I hope he's okay. Wait, so they kicked a field goal. Was the guy still on the ground? They played? What? I assume that guy's okay because they just kicked a field goal. I would think if he's still injured, lying on the ground. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So Denver's up 3-0. I mean, you know, it's points on the board. Stiddy didn't look terrible out there, I guess. It's, you know, that's all you can ask for. Okay, let's look at... let's see. If you guys want to look at... Let me go over this tab instead. This is essentially... Where's the... Oh, here we go. The play-by-play. So... They didn't say... Okay. He has returned to the game. Okay, good. That was... I just, you know, you don't like to see a player down like that. That's just not... Man, I might have to take these stupid contacts out. I can't wear them, like, for a few days in a row because it... I don't know. My eyes are... They're always dried out anyway. But I had an ulcer on my eye a few years ago, and my eye doctor doesn't really want me wearing the contacts, period, but I don't love wearing the glasses, so and it's also just I feel like I can see better with the contacts when my eyes are not dried out. But I don't know. I may have to go put more eye drops in here in a minute, or take these out. I might have to take these out. All right, so what else is how many penalties? Do they just have that somewhere? Let me... Team stats. Here we go. Rushing. Okay. Penalties. Oh, there haven't been any penalties yet. Oh, that's amazing. How many minutes are we into this game and there's no penalties? All right. Oh. Okay. I'm wondering if I wonder if this is the same, if this is... Okay. So it seems like I think these are probably... No. I think this is faster than what's happening on TV. I feel like there is a way to, I don't know, somehow sync the two, like, or maybe you have to pause the game. Okay. You can just go by to the play-by-play, I guess. Or you can go back to the bingo card. Okay. Minnesota has the ball at the 30-yard line. Handoff to... I can't tell who that is. Looks like he got stopped by Hufunga? Is that... No, wait. Are they not... They're not playing the starters, right? Oh, I guess I should turn this up. He just said, doesn't look good, Steve. Okay, so Minnesota has the ball at the 30. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's alerting. Handoff to a running back who stopped at the 35. Now it's 3rd down. Oh, Cooper made that tackle. Whatever happened with his off the field issue? Okay, I am going to have to take these contacts out, y'all. I apologize for pausing this, but hopefully this won't take too long. All right, hang on. Oh, wait. I'll see what they do here. See if the defense intercepts it. Nope, no good. Vikings are probably going to have to punt. All right. I'm going to go take these contacts out. My God. Or put more eye drops in. We'll see. All right. Let's see if that works. If not, I will have to take these out. I don't know why. My eyes are so... I did go on a hike this afternoon. It was cloudy, but a beautiful day. Oh, let me turn this back down. Oh, you didn't need to hear me talking about my contacts. Hey, look, we got one of these. Ashley gets to watch the Broncos. If her contacts will cooperate. So I don't know if that's going to help the eyes. It's like once they get dried out, and even if you put drops in, it's like there's... Okay, so Denver's got the ball again. Oh no. Minnesota just stuffed the run. Palczewski's out there. Oh, they're kicking him. Oh, yeah. That was just a good stop by that defensive player. Yeah, Bidet tried the old spin move. Didn't work. That's okay. 2nd and 10. Ooh, they're at the 10? Oh, Bidet got through. All right. First down. He had to have had that, right? Yes. That was a nice run. That was a very nice run. I gotta say. The announcer's saying he keeps going vertical, which is something good running backs do. I think he almost took out Coach Payton right there. Oh, yeah, there's 22 games of football the whole season. That's it. All right, we're sticking to the run game. I'm liking this. Okay, so have there been any penalties? I mean, I think already they have fewer penalties than last week. In the next commercial, I'll read that article. It's basically about Bo Nix and how, no one's really talking about how freaking amazing he has been the last 2 seasons. All right, nice pass to Bidet. We got through. He's still going. He's at the 50. Oh, he did a big flip. Oh, no, that wasn't Bidet. Sorry. I really can't see, y'all. Who is that? Schrader. Let's see. Oh, that was a nice fake. And he stayed in bounds. He did make a guy miss. Got a couple injuries, I guess. All right. 1st and 10 at the 50. Stidham fakes the handoff. He's holding on to the ball too long. Now he's trying to get it out. And oh, wow. He had to throw it away. So 2nd down and 10. I think they're still at the 50. Oh, yeah. Humphrey was open. God. He didn't do, it looked like he didn't do any of his reads. He's just staring right down the middle the whole time. Yeah, Stidham's got to go, y'all. I just hate to say it, but Davis Webb is looking very serious. Oh, okay, that was a nice pass. Oh. That was Cody Schrader. I think I heard Cecil Lammy talking about him at one point. The few episodes that I've been able to catch. Man, he's good at finding holes. Looks like he got slammed in the face, though, on that hit. Ugh. These guys, I mean, Okay, so I guess, did Minnesota call timeout, or is that Denver? Oh. What's a 5-yard penalty? Oh, do we have our first penalty? Too many men on the field. Oh. That was on Minnesota. So, Broncos got 5 yards, so now we're at the 35. What's the down? 1st and 5. Oh, got through. Is that him again? Schrader again? Yes. I did not have Schrader on the bingo card, y'all. This was figuratively and literally not on my bingo card for tonight. Wow, he can run. I mean, he can get through. Well, let's hope he makes the 53. I mean... Oh, Stidham kept it. Wow. That was interesting. Oh, because they had McLaughlin out there. They thought he was going to take... Oh. Well, I gotta say, McLaughlin didn't quite follow through with the fake, but it worked enough. I don't know. I feel like that should have been a little... After the play, they were... I don't know. The defender looked like he was getting a little rough with Stiddy. All right, well, 3rd and 1. We are 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in this first quarter. Did somebody take a timeout? Stidham is squeezing his own water bottle. I'll give him credit for that. Do we have any comments? Is the president called? What is Sean Payton complaining about? So I had a comment on the Bo Nix video of someone who clearly I don't know, maybe a New Orleans fan, but was calling Sean Payton a fraud, and I was like, I don't know, because I don't know much about that whole situation, what happened in New Orleans, because I just wasn't as into football when all of that happened, and if I was paying attention to the Broncos, really. So when they hired him, my Broncos sensei was telling me, like, yeah, this is... He, sort of explained the surface level of what happened, but I have never really looked into the... Oh, man, Stiddy. All right, that worked. Who is that? Is that Kroll? Atkins? That's Atkins. Okay, so that could have been really bad, but he found a receiver. They're talking about Troy Franklin blocking downfield, which is, I guess, well, yeah, it's good. You want to block. You want people who can do all of it. Oh, 1st down and goal. Passes it to... Oh man, he almost got there, Bandy. Sorry, I can't always tell who's got the ball, especially with these backups, because I don't know them as well. I don't have access to the team like all those people in Denver. Oh, now they're the announcer's questioning it. All right, McLaughlin's back in. 2nd and goal. And who was it? Prentice. Fullback gets a TD. That's on our bingo card. That was Adam Prentice. That was easy. That was easy money right there. That was nice. Okay, so Broncos leading 10. Well, I guess we got to wait for the extra point. Well, the game cast says it's a 10-0, so I'm assuming this is going to be good here. Okay. What was that? He said something about the high snap, and then he said, what else is new? Okay. Let's, I was going to find this article for you guys. Gotta turn this commercial down because that's very annoying. I wanted to read. Let me just get up on the screen here. Oh, nope. Oh, I put the wrong thing in there. Let's see. I'll have to go to my email to find it, I guess. It was, I could have sworn I put notes in here from earlier, and, you know, I put the wrong link in there. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I have merch now, y'all. Let me send you to my my merch channel. You can check that out. Hang on. Wait, let me go to. Did I put it in? Oh, well, you can see it in the store. In my YouTube store here, I'll show you this. Let me take myself out of here. So if you go to there are other products there, but this is the first one. I actually ordered this for myself just so you know, I want to make sure that it's decent. It's not gonna, you know, wash off in the first time you put it through the dishwasher. And I also ordered the t-shirt. So there's actually a t-shirt, a trucker hat, a couple things, sticker. But does it take you to, where does this go? Oh, all right. I'll show you the whole, here we go. This, so this was like copy that they already had on the website. And it was like, I don't know, it's like 3 words, but I just basically kind of just changed it to "you will look great" instead of "you will laugh." But okay. Broncos stopped the defender at the 30-yard line, so, you know, not bad. I don't know if these designs will stay the same. I'm just really kind of testing it out. So I ordered the shirt for myself and the mug. But I don't know. I feel like they're fun. I'm hoping this hat's not going to look. I tried to look at for ones with pictures of people that had reviews, and they were just not. There weren't too many of them that had pictures. So I did a lot of research, and I've heard that Fourth Wall is one of the best places for merch. Okay. I guess we should pay attention to the game here. Let me go back to the bingo card. Okay. So the camera's still on the follow thing. See what's happening now. Okay, Minnesota's the ball at the 30. It's 2nd and 7. we jumped. Yeah, that's going to be encroachment. You know what that calls for. Hang on.
Somebody jump on sides, damn!
Yeah. So that's on the Broncos. So is that the first penalty of the game? Let's see what our stats say over here. Yeah. Looks like that's the first penalty for 5 yards. All right. Well, that's already, I think, probably going to be fewer penalties than last week. Okay. Wentz gets it off to number 40. I think they got the first down. Cooper was after him. Oh my God. He just did like a baby rocking celebration. Bro, you got the first down in a preseason game. Chill out. Oh, I guess if he's a new... Well, here we go. So they got the first down, and they're at the 45, 43. I wish they would put the actual yard line. Uh-oh, fumbled. Recovered. Wentz. That was a bad snap, looks like. Looks like they might have lost a yard or two. Yeah, Wentz bumbled the ball. Oh, yeah. Good thing he fell on it. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Red Murdoch has the 17 forced fumbles at the University of Buffalo. I guess it was a university record. Okay, Wentz has got the... he got the ball off to... I can't tell who that is. Number 86. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think that... Oh, that guy got hit. He might have hit his head. See, I just think being on the sideline is just super dangerous. I think everybody on the sideline should be wearing a helmet. One of the guys holding the chains got knocked back, and it looked like he might have hit his head. I mean, I don't know if that's concrete next to the sideline. Oh, wait, is this turf in Minnesota? Oh, no, wait, they're in Denver. What am I thinking? Oh. Okay, so it looks like... So Carson passed it to... I don't know. I can't tell who that was, but it looks like it's going to be 4th down. I thought he might have gotten it, but... Jahdae Barron got in there for the tackle. Carson Wentz is doing a no-look pass in there. I don't know what Sean Payton's doing. He's saying good job to somebody, and then he's doing... Is he saying he's going to give him a hug after the game? What's that? Oh, wrap him up, maybe. I don't know. Man, Stidham took a hit on the sideline when he ran the ball. I'll give him credit for that. Okay, this is another commercial. And unfortunately, this time, I don't think the eye drops are going to work. I'm going to have to take these stupid things out. We'll see how long I last. If anybody's in the chat, let me know. Say hello. All that good stuff. And let me see. I got to come up with I'm going to have a better, like, be right back scene that I'm going to animate myself. Okay, let's get the right one up. Okay, I will be back soon. Sorry for the delay. I might have to go on IR, y'all. Howdy. I'm having some issues with my eyes tonight. I was taking my contacts out and it felt like my eyeball got ripped out. So just give me a moment. I think I'm going to be okay. Thank you for being here. So far, the Broncos are winning. I'll be back in a minute. Indeed, indeed. It is all fun and games. It does make me nervous just because I had this weird thing on my eye. Okay, Ellinger's out here. Hang on, let me get back up on the screen. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, what a time to come back. Well, yeah, yeah, Ellinger just holds on to the ball way too long. That was easy for that defender. Hello. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. My eye is extremely red now. That doesn't look normal, I don't think. But yeah, I had this weird ulcer on my eye a couple years ago, and it was on the left eye. So yeah, that guy's excited. That was bad. Okay, so we're not gonna get this square. Oop, hang on. Ellinger looks like he remembers how to play football. Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna be our backup. I mean, I guess you need a backup to the backup, don't you? The third stringer. Hell, let's get Kendall Hinton back out there, you know? He didn't throw a bad ball. He actually was a decent receiver, you know? I felt so bad for him, though, that game. I'm glad that they gave him the Hall of Fame thing. I don't know, what do you think of the game so far, Steven? It's been, you know... I'll just be glad when the Sunday games are on because they're usually at a normal time. I just get up so early. I'm just too tired most of the time to do these, to have a lot of energy. It's past my bedtime. Well, it's past my lie on the couch and watch YouTube until I fall asleep time, I guess. Which is a bad habit. Okay, so Minnesota's got the ball at the, where are they? 35. Hand off to, I don't know who that is. They stopped him. Looks like he got a couple yards, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. It was looking pretty good until that pass. He just holds on to the ball too long. I mean, that's just... Oh, Vance Joseph is not smiling. So we're not going to get that one. Where is it? Oh yeah, Vance Joseph cracks a smile. Oh, quick pass to, I don't know who that is, 88. I don't think he got near the first down. Yeah, pickup of 1 by Minnesota. Oh. The announcer's saying he's going to feel that hit in the morning. I forget who that guy is. He's out of Denver. He played in Denver, didn't he? Whoever is calling the game. Oh, there's a flag. I don't know who that's going to be on, but... Oh, okay. So he did get the first down, but I don't know if it's going to be on Denver or Minnesota. Look like it might be Denver. Oh, no. Legal formation. So, yeah. Not much else is happening. Bed by 8 p.m. on a weekday. Oh, you get up at 3? That's insane. Oh, man. Do you work at a bakery? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This guy's taking off with the ball. I just wake up at 6 because my body clock. Well, I used to have a dog and a cat, and they want to be fed first thing in the morning, and I just got used to waking up at that time. Okay, so I guess they're gonna 46-yard attempt. So held him to a field goal. See if he gets it. Oh, yep, that's gonna be good. I guess it's easier to kick the ball at Mile High, apparently, because of the lift or whatever. Or is, I don't know, is there something different about the being at sea level, kicking at sea level versus a mile above sea level? Okay, so I don't know if Stiddy got sacked. Were there any sacks? Oh, the air is thinner. Yes. I have yet, well, I worked at a ranch in New Mexico the summer after I got out of college, and I went to Colorado a few times, but it wasn't like, I flew there. I guess I kind of acclimated, but I just kind of passed through Denver. We did a hike in southern Colorado. I can't remember which mountain that was. Oh, baseballs and golf balls go farther as well? Well, that's interesting. I guess it makes sense. If the air's thinner, there's not as much to pass through, right? I wanted to find this article. Hang on. I'm going to get this. Oh, I did turn the music back down, right? Yes. Okay. Let me go. Okay. Sean Payton torches the latest Bo Nix critic with blunt message on X. I guess if I'm going to make a go of this thing and really make a living out of it, I'm going to have to get back on X, aren't I? I'm not wanting to do that. I might have to end this at half, though. My eye is really kind of bothering me. Okay, so it says the Denver Broncos head coach dropped a thermonuclear comment under a First Things First X post on Thursday. I don't know what any of this means. Featured former NFL offensive lineman Jeff Schwartz predicting that Bo Nix will take a step backward in 2026. Schwartz was asked whether he expected Nix to take a step forward or backward in the quarterback's third year, and while the former Oregon lineman vacillated slightly for a moment, he chose the step back option, and it was his justification for the response that seemed to trigger Payton's comment. Always easy to tell who works at it and who doesn't. I mean, people get paid to just talk about this kind of stuff. Anyway, so that's what Payton said underneath this. Translation: it's obvious you don't know what you're talking about, Schwartz. Oh, wait. What the heck? I missed something here, y'all. Reading this article. What am I doing reading when I could be watching football? Let me see. Oh, 49-yard punt return. Oh, wow. All right, special teams is actually doing something. Wonder if they got a talking to last week by coach. Because they did not look good last week. Here, I'll finish reading this. Translation: it's obvious you don't know what you're talking about, Short, so I can only deduce that you haven't studied the very issue that you're being asked to expound upon with your, quote, expertise. I could be taking a leap here in my interpretation of Payton's comment, though he could be saying it's easy to tell that Nix worked hard at his craft, so to speak, but I seriously doubt it. Let's see. The First Things First post, an FS1 production, actually received a community note on X, a user-driven feature that helps identify fake news and untruthful opinions espoused by publications, pundits, and journalists on the social media platform. More on the untruthfulness of Schwartz's assertion shortly. Here's a snippet of what Schwartz actually said about Nix, to whom the analyst hasn't shown any growth since his time at Oregon. Oh, whom the analyst claims hasn't shown any growth since his time at Oregon, which I definitely disagree. Oh, wait, let's see what Davis Webb's going to call here. What is he? Ellinger, okay, he made a pass. All right. Does that count as he remembers how to play football? Do we think? I don't know. This kid just looks lost out there. Okay, so I don't know how many yards that was. It looks like it's probably going to be, yep, 3rd and 2. Okay. Fake. All right, that was a nice play. Good execution. So he faked, I don't know what you call that. That was Schrader, though. I guess Schrader's making a 53. Okay, so... I mean, they keep a lot of these guys on the practice squad, too, right? Okay. I can't tell what yard line they're on. Oh, here we go. Looks like about the 9. 1st and 10. Okay, that was an interesting play that did not work. So that was like I don't know what you call that. Anybody see that at home? I'm full of all kinds of boring facts too, so don't worry about it. Yeah, water boiling at lower temperatures. Super dry there too, right? From what well, New Mexico is definitely... I loved it down there. Okay, here we go. Or like, don't... Oh! Well, that was... Underhand to McLaughlin, who's getting... Oh, man, there's a flag. Please don't say it's on Denver. So, Ellinger... improvised, which worked. Is that on us? All right. Holding call. I mean, that was a nice heads-up play by Ellinger. I'll give him that. Okay, so where are they? They're not putting the down up very quickly on the screen. Is this Fox? No, okay. Fox is the worst at that. Oh, man. He really... Okay, so he just throws it out to McLaughlin. Was that a screen pass? I guess I don't know if you'd technically call that. Okay, so at least they're moving the ball. They're not showing on the screen where they're at or anything. Okay, so that was a 4-yard run. So the 2nd and 20. Oh, was it because of that penalty? All right. No, now it's 3rd and 16. Oh, Ellinger's in trouble. That was bad. Yeah, that kid that kid needs some help. Oh, man. Yeah, he's trying to be like Bo, avoiding the sack, but, there was no avoiding that. All right, Will Lutz is up to kick. I don't know what they're doing now. The ref's doing this. Okay, let's see. 37-yard attempt. If Lutz gets it. It's good. Hey, the stadium's not packed, but there are quite a few fans there. I don't know. We got to get more people on these live streams. I'm hoping to, I don't know, get into some kind of rhythm so that the algorithm remembers that I exist. All right, let's go back to the... Okay, so... Gotta turn this down. That's loud in my ear. Okay, I do think he... Okay, I don't know who he's quoting here. Oh, this is Schwartz talking about Knicks. I do think he is just what he is at this point. He looks like the same quarterback he was in college. I watched every one of his snaps at Oregon. He looks exactly the same guy in Denver. So that's Schwartz talking about Knicks. And then it says, he's consistent. He's not going to make mistakes, but he's not going to push the ball down the field that often. What? Has he been watching the last 2 seasons? What do you mean you don't push the ball down the field? We know his air yards was short. His advanced stats kind of put him right in the middle of the NFL. I don't know about that. He gets a bump up because he can run the ball in certain situations for them. Schwartz was inclined to credit Peyton for taking Nix under his wing and making lemonade with the lemons given to him. No. Bo Nix is not a lemon. It's quite comical because it didn't save Schwartz from Peyton dropping the hammer. I give Sean Payton credit, Schwartz said. They built the offense around what he can do and what he can't do. They do a very good job of maximizing his talents. I think he's set in what he's going to be in the NFL. I think that's a bunch of bullshit if you want to ask me. Bo Nix, I'm just going to say it, is going to be one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game, if not the best, but I'm a little biased on that. So the man's just, his football IQ alone, he's just going to get better and better. Oh, it will be better when the regular season games are, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, not that, I love my regulars. I need more regulars. But yeah, well, I think also the football will be more exciting when the regular season gets started. But what do you think about that? I mean, these guys just have to say this stuff to have something to say. But I like this author. Who wrote this? Forget who wrote this. Hang on. Oh, it's Chad Jensen. Okay. I used to watch their podcast a lot, but it's a lot of stats and numbers and who we're going to trade for, and I'm just not into that. I mean, I care, but like, I don't do the deep dives on, I look at like players that are coming up, but I'm just not as into that. Okay. Anyway, where did I get to? Oh, see, I'm already getting tired. On one hand, everyone's got an opinion. It's perfectly valid for Schwartz to opine that he sees a regression coming from Knicks in year 3. I disagree with that opinion. I do too. But he has every right to assert it. That's fair. As a television analyst, though, it is his job to bolster that opinion with a compelling argument. Where Schwartz lost the plot was his rationale for why he believes Knicks will take a step back, espousing exactly the type of unfounded, incorrect tropes that drive Broncos country mad. Yes. The most obvious one being that Knicks doesn't push the ball downfield. Yeah, that's some bullshit right there, if you ask me. Well, everybody knows. I mean, it's like people just don't have eyeballs anymore when they watch Denver. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people are jealous of Knicks and jealous they didn't get him. But he's the perfect fit for Denver. And I don't know. It was just meant to be. So, according to Next Gen Stats, since entering the league in 2024, Nix has totaled more deep touchdown passes of 20 plus air yards than any other NFL quarterback. Okay, that's not in his class. That's any other NFL quarterback with 19. That statistic counts regular season and postseason. Okay, what's happening in the game here? Do we got a player? Minnesota, did they get a first down? It's 1st and 10. Okay, there's 4:42 left in the second quarter. We're gonna make it through to the half. I did not win the bocce tournament with my friend Lou last weekend. we got out like both boom both games. It's double elimination. Okay, so Broncos stopped the run. He got how many yards did he get? I can't tell. Let me go to the little so let's see, what does the rest of this article say? There are more examples of the erroneous Nix doesn't throw deep tropes. For a quarterback who supposedly doesn't challenge defenses vertically, it's kind of ironic. Well, let's talk about the word irony another time, Chad, but that Next Gen Stats ranked Nix the 4th highest in attempts of 20 plus air yards in 2025 with 8 such touchdown passes, also ranked 4th most. Nix also finished 2nd in the NFL in 3rd in long conversions, which, I mean, you know, per NFL researcher on X, 3rd and long is defined as needing at least 7 yards to either move the chains or break the pylon, and he had 27 such plays that he converted to first downs or touchdowns. Oh no, there's a player down. Oh, I don't like to see that. Oh, did anybody catch that while I was reading? I missed it. Nix's 27 conversions tied him with Jordan Love and Jared Goff for the 2nd most in the NFL. Drake May, for what it's worth, led all passers with 29 such conversions. So, the truth is the NFL media really struggles to give Nix the credit he deserves, and I 100% agree with that. As First Things First co-host Danny Parkins opined in the clip above, Nix has better numbers and more wins than Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May since they all entered the league together in 2024. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what people are missing here. You know, are you not looking at the numbers? Are you not watching football? And yet these talk shows spend a lot of time talking about everyone but Nix. Indeed. Couldn't have said it better myself. I would agree with Parkinson's tongue-in-cheek comment that Nix needs, quote, better PR. Nix has more wins, 24 not counting playoffs, yards, and touchdown passes, 54, than Williams, Daniels, or May. That's for the PR quote that I was thinking of. It was this article. The fact that Nix became the first NFL quarterback ever to win 20 plus games while passing for 7,500 plus yards and 50 plus touchdowns through his first 2 years should have been the talking heads across the fruited plain gushing about him. But the praise for Nix has been shockingly sparse. Yeah. What's more is how all of Nick's statistical production has translated to the standings and how it's changed the fate of the Broncos. With Nix under center as a rookie, the Broncos won 10 games and earned a wild card berth, snapping their heretofore 8-year playoff drought. And I'm telling you guys, as a Broncos fan who's only been a Broncos fan since they've sucked, like the last, since Manning left, essentially, that end of that drought was the best end of a drought one could ever pray for or imagine. Okay, we're getting who is hurt? Let me see. 35? Was it 35? Oh, he's up. Okay, that's good. So, and let me make sure there's nothing important happening that I might miss. Okay, Minnesota still has the ball. 2nd and 6. I don't know what's happening with the camera or on this broadcast, but there's like a weird, it's I don't know, it's jumpy or something. Okay. I'm going to take this. I'm going to finish this article. Maybe I should wait till the next commercial, but we only have 3 minutes left in the half. Is that Wentz still out there? Who's number 12? Well, they just completed a pass, Minnesota. No, that is Brosmer. Is that how you say his name? Okay. 1st and 10 at the... I don't know what yard line they were at, but that was an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. I don't know what's happening now. Okay. Nothing interesting. In year 2, Knicks led the Broncos to 14 wins, including an 11-game winning streak. That was pretty amazing, too. Dethroned the Kansas City Chiefs as the AFC West champs, I can talk, secured the number 1 playoff seed, and outdueled the then reigning MVP Josh Allen in the divisional round of the playoffs. In just his second year, Knicks led the Broncos to the doorstep of the Super Bowl. We all knew that the New England Patriots would have been defeated at Mile High if Knicks hadn't suffered that fractured ankle on the third to last play of the team's epic divisional round victory over the Buffalo Bills the week prior. Yeah, I think every Broncos fan knows that. The takeaway, it may be... Oh, there's a typo here, Chad. I think you meant to say it may be true. I'll be a proofreader for you guys. It may be true that Knicks needs better PR, and if Thursday's X comment was any indication, perhaps his head coach would agree. Peyton entered the fray to defend his young quarterback and put Schwartz in his place with a rare social media comment. It's great to see Peyton stand behind his quarterback like that, even if it might be perceived in some circles as the head coach punching down. I love it, though, and I'm sure Knicks and the players in the Broncos locker room do, too. Don't ever change, coach. So that kind of leads me to the other thing I was kind of talking about earlier. And that is, let me get back to this. The comment the person left, and, you know, they were calling Coach Peyton a fraud. And I was like, I don't know. He's still, his first, you know, win in my heart was getting rid of Russell Wilson. I'll stand by that statement. So, oh yeah, here we go. Steven says, the guy was just trying to get clicks on the sports show. Everyone on that show is a clown. A lot of these sports shows are just clowns. That's why I think they should get like real fans in there, and I don't know. I think I could do better than half these people on these sports shows. I don't know, maybe you know, Peyton Manning will stumble onto my channel. I'll get invited on the Manning cast one day. You never know. So yeah, the person in the comment mentioned, you know, Peyton making some kind of boneheaded move, and then mentioned the stuff that happened in New Orleans. And I was like, you know, that's fair. I mean, he does make a lot of boneheaded moves even now. And I don't know enough about that situation, so I was like, hey, maybe I should do a video on it. So that could be another sort of football related video. I don't know. I made all those creamy videos, and I still have all that footage that I'm editing, but no one seems to care about Vermont maple creamies. I don't know. Maybe they'll pick up next summer. But I'm going to finish them eventually. It's really hard to put a lot of effort into these videos when nobody watches them, you know? And, you know, it's not like I'm not complaining about it. It's more that that's just the fact of the reality of being on YouTube. You know, there's billions of videos that are uploaded every day and billions of eyeballs on YouTube every day. So, you know, I always say I'm lucky I get any views. So I appreciate all of my viewers, the people who are always here. Thank you so much. Oh, we have a new person. Are we worried about Vance Joseph defense and his future with the team? I don't know. Should we be? I guess I haven't. I mean, these are mostly the backups, but again, you know, you want your team to play well even when the backups are on there. Anybody else worried about Vance Joseph's defense? I mean, I wasn't worried about him last year, that's for sure. But I don't know if I've seen enough this year to have an opinion about it. Oh wow, there's a lot of Broncos fans there. I mean, it is Denver. Wow, there's just like everybody's got a jersey on. I don't know. I think that would be a lot of fun to see. These 3 games, his coaching has been abysmal. Yeah, something has seemed to be off. I will say, yeah, I've noticed like that last the last game when they let that guy run 68 yards on that return. That was not good. Okay, what's happening now? I mean, they're holding the Minnesota sorta here. Let me turn the volume up and see what the oh well, now we got the halftime report. Is it halftime already? Wait a second. How did I miss that? My eye is feeling a little bit better. Maybe I could push through. Because I don't know. I haven't really. It would be nice to see, what happens when the real, because what's the phrase they always use in the preseason? They play vanilla defense, but I don't know. Worried about Sean Payton's future. That's interesting. I mean, maybe Davis Webb could just take over. But yeah, again, I don't know enough about what happened in New Orleans, but I do want to do more research on it, aka watch a bunch of YouTube videos on it probably, but all right. Well, that wasn't good defense. They look tired. I mean, it is well, no, it's not even the first half is over. They shouldn't be tired already. And they live in Denver. The defense, that is, Denver defense. So Minnesota is getting in near the red zone. They might be in the red zone. Where are they? We're getting all the 16 different camera angles now with the replays. So I gotta. Maybe it's on the game manager. Let's see. Derek Baird. I'm sorry, I forgot to say your names earlier. There's a lot of new people here. 8245 said, I'd be shocked if Vance isn't a head coach next year. Defense isn't going to show anything elaborate during preseason. True. And he did not look happy the last game. I mean, Green Bay was running the ball down our throats. But, guys, did you see, what was his last name? Damn, I've forgotten. He definitely wasn't on my bingo card. Oh, good. I'm glad to know that. I do care about pronouncing people's names. This is why some of these announcers, it's like they get paid all this money and they can't. You couldn't look at the roster before you got on air, Learn how to pronounce the name. I mean, all right, there's another flag. Is it on the... Oh, all right, that's on Minnesota. Delay of game. Coach doesn't like that. Okay. Oh, do we get anything else on the bingo card here? Oh, Steven says we're not seeing the plays we'll get during the real games. Yeah. Okay. Broncos crowd's getting rowdy. 12 had to throw it away. I keep forgetting his name. The backup. He's got that 1970s stash going, though. Oh, what was he doing? Maybe, I guess he just realized he didn't have anyone. I think this head coach is confused about what he was doing, too. Okay, 3rd and goal. We got a minute 40 left in the half. All right, defense, you got to stop them. Okay. Oh, 12 scrambling. He's getting chased. He's throwing it away. All right. Well, moral victory. Are there moral victories in football? That's the question, I think. Some people say yes, some people say hell no. But holding them to a field goal is better than letting them get a touchdown, I would say. Yeah. What do we think of Ellinger? Is he going to be on the team? I don't know. I mean, it's like everybody was complaining about Stiddy in the chat that I was in earlier today. And I was like, yeah, he was awful. But then, he wasn't half bad during that first part of the game, but then it's like he just, I don't know. He doesn't have a very sustainable play, I guess. It's 10:24, y'all. I'm surprised I'm still talking. I thought that was a well-written article by Chad Jensen. Go check that out on the Mile High Huddle Daily Denver Broncos newsletter. That is a mouthful, but that is a newsletter that I get. And sometimes I click on the articles. Throckmorton. That's a great name. They're just standing around. I don't really have much to report. A lot of standing around in football. Steve went to a game in Denver, I think it was last year, and he was like, I've forgotten how much standing around there is. He's like, if I were one of the players, I'd have to bring a book. He's like, you're just standing there the whole time. Practice squad? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't even know if there's help for him. I mean, I hate to, I am just trying to be funny, but at the same time, he didn't look good, y'all. Not that I could do any better, but, I think honestly, I joke about being a Broncos fan, the 10 years they sucked. I mean, I'm sure those weren't the only 10 years, but in recent history. And, but, I think honestly, watching that much bad football helps you understand what good football is, and you just appreciate it a hell of a lot more too. So, all right, let's see. We're talking about Cage Casey. Rookie spotlight. He has a sandwich named in his honor. The Cage Casey, number 77. Well, who's the PR person for that sandwich shop? Couldn't you have thought of a better name? The Cage Casey? Really? With his number? Come on. You got to at least put a pun in there or something. That's the best part of bocce, or the pun names. All right, Bandy's in there. All right, Ellinger is... Oh, he caught that. Oh, no. Okay, are they going to call that complete? Was he down? Okay, there's a lot going on. So the pass was caught, and then he... Here, hang on. All right, let me watch the replay. Okay, he bobbled it, and he had the ball, and he rolled over, and then he... Okay, so it wasn't a fumble. All right, nice pass by Ellinger. Okay, we're doing all right, let's hurry up and go. They're doing up temp. All right, let's go. Keep it moving. Oh, we're watching a replay again. That was a nice... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give him credit for that. He looks like he remembers how to play football, y'all. I mean, well, yeah, they aren't, but we all agree Stiddy and Ellinger aren't NFL worthy, but I'll give him this square. He looked like he remembered how to play football on that play. Oh, Denver's only got one timeout left. What is Sean yelling at? Oh, he's yelling at... I missed something. Sean Payton is... Okay. I can turn this up. All right, so 1st and 10 at the... Gotta wait till they go to the other camera angle. Don't know what yard line they're at. Oh, there's a timeout? Oh, the 20-yard line. Oh! Batted down. Peyton Manning on the Manning cast suggested that in one of his many rules new rule suggestions for the NFL is that batted down passes should not be counted because that means the defender didn't do his job. But I just think there was no hope for that pass, to be honest with you. I think Peyton Manning would agree with that too. Okay. Come on, Ellinger. Just get the ball out. There you go. There you go. McLaughlin's got the ball. McLaughlin's going to go for the touchdown. Yes. All right. Did I put that on the bingo card? Was that a 20-yard run? How many yards was that? Well, I'm just going to count it anyway. Okay, maybe that was a 15-yard run, but still. Anybody got a bingo? I think we got enough for a bingo. Yep, there's 5 squares. I think you only need 4 technically, but nice. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better just about their abilities as a... I'm just happy that McLaughlin still has a place on the team. Okay, there's 22 seconds on the clock. I don't know why he had to jump over the goal line. That was interesting. They're just doing the replay. Okay. I guess Ingram is probably not going to play, so maybe we'll have to put this one on next week's bingo card, because I call him mild hot sauce. What's the point? In case you missed that earlier. All right. Steven Schwartz says, quarterbacks really have to grow into the position. I worked for the Broncos when Elway was starting his 4th season. He kept growing into that Hall of Fame QB is when he... Oh, sorry, I'm not reading it real. Growing into the Hall of Fame QB was when he retired. That he was when he retired. I think that's... yes. That... And see, that's when... Like, when they got Drew Lock, y'all, I was actually rooting for that guy because... You know... Steve, my Broncos sensei, had told me, like basically that, like you really want to develop a quarterback. And I thought they were going to develop him. And they didn't. But I was actually rooting for Drew Lock there for a while. But you worked for the Broncos. Wow. Know anybody get me a job there now? I bet they pay well. They were just talking in one of the commercials. The announcers was saying something about how the players, like the one thing they say about the reason they like playing for Denver is the ownership, because the ownership's making it known that they care about their players and they want to make it, a destination for players. But in my eyes, Denver's always been a destination for players. You didn't need all that money, but the big, nice facility does help. I mean, it shows the players that they care. Hell, I would be the water girl out there just to be able to... I don't know. That might be... I might get killed, actually, out on the field. Oh, I gotta watch what I say. The AI bot is gonna think I'm promoting violence here on my channel. Nope, not doing that, bot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the YouTube is using AI to read the transcripts of anything that gets uploaded to YouTube, including live streams. And if it detects something, it could take your channel down for violating community guidelines. And because YouTube is not using humans to do a second review, nobody can get a human over there, apparently. Legitimate channels are getting taken down. So it's rough waters out there, y'all. But I'm just going to keep focused on nothing. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just going to keep moving through. But it is a problem, because if you say the wrong thing and the bot doesn't understand context, like most AI agents, and you just got to keep appealing, and if your appeals are denied, your channel gets banned. So, yeah. I think this one kid was playing a Minecraft game, and he was, I'm afraid to say it, but he was killing zombies. But there were a particular kind of zombie, a very young zombie. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, well that was a good save, but if he had fumbled, wow, that could have been bad. So Bronco fumbled a little bit on the return, but then he jumped on it. All right, it's halftime, y'all. It was forever ago when Dan Reeves was the coach. Fun but stressful job. Yeah, I can imagine that it would be pretty hectic over there. I guess that was before I started watching the Broncos. All right. Do we want to take a break at half? How are we all feeling? Thank you all for being here. I don't know about the defense. Let's see. Let's go back to this question about are we worried about the defense? I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see more in the regular season. What was that final score for the Baltimore game? That was insane. They were leading by what, 40 points or something? Okay, Falcons beat the Dolphins 17-12. So, Broncos beat the Falcons. I know it's just preseason, but all right, anybody got a bingo there? I still haven't seen Vance Joseph crack a smile. Yeah. I can't wait for the Sunday afternoon games again. Now they're showing highlights from the Jets-Giants game. Oh, that looked like a interception. All right. I don't have another article. Oh, you know what? I can show you. I'll show you the AI Broncos channel while we're at half. How about that? And now I really hate to do this because, you know, it's basically gonna give the AI more, more watch time or whatever, but I feel like this is good education. We all need to be aware of these AI channels. Let's see, is this okay? Here's one of them. Let me just get over here. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. Okay. These people don't know it's AI. All right. Y'all ready for this? Let's do something fun here. Let's make fun of some AI slop. Because YouTube really needs to get this shit off the channel, off the platform. Because let me share this tab instead. Oh, I need to share the volume. Hang on one second. Take this off. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back. Okay. Because I have to go back and share the sound in order for you to hear this. Broncos QB. There we go. Wait, did I share it? Okay. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this here. Yes. Okay. Sound is on. Let me pause our dance pop. Okay. So this is I don't even know. I just stumbled on this and I hit play, of course, because thank God it only has 14 likes. Um anyway, this channel is Broncos News Today. I'm just gonna play a few seconds just so you get the idea. You'll see why it's AI slot.
QB2 disaster. Denver's backup quarterback. Battle is a train wreck, and 4 outsiders could save
It's
the
loud.
season. Hey, everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button right now. And while you're at it, drop a comment telling me who you think should be wearing that quarterback 2 jersey in Denver this season, because I promise you, after what I'm about to break down, you are going to have some thoughts. Broncos country.
Now, would you know this is AI if you just stumbled on this? Anyone in the chat? It is next level. That's gonna be all for my maple syrup video whenever that finally comes out. I really think that if people don't understand what the difference is between real maple and log cabin, sad. Okay, anybody? This one's not quite as obvious as some of the other ones.
We have a problem, a real one, not a let's overreact to one bad preseason drive problem.
That tone, the way he's reading it. We have a problem, a real bad problem.
A genuine roster-altering, potentially season-defining problem sitting right behind Bo Nix on the depth chart, and nobody, and I mean nobody, seems to have a straight answer for what to do about it. Let's set the stage. The quarterback 2 competition in Denver has been the talk of training camp and the preseason.
This thing has gotten 2,000 views. Okay, this was a day ago. Okay, you ready for this? Let me go to their channel. Welcome to Broncos News Today, your ultimate destination for everything Denver Broncos. Whether you're looking for breaking news, post-game reactions, roster updates, or deep dive trade rumors, we've got you covered 365 days a year. I mean, that's just bad writing all around. I mean, it's lazy writing, but it's AI writing. We live and breathe orange and blue. Hit that subscribe button and join the best Broncos community on YouTube so you never miss an update from Mile High. And then it says, let's ride. Okay, I'm going to say this a million times, but no self-respecting Broncos fan would put let's ride anywhere on the channel. Okay, YouTube, get this shit off the platform. This is slop. This is not a real, I mean, look at all this. These clickbaity fucking titles, and sorry for my language, but this really, really, really angers me. I mean, thank God this is not getting that many views, but still, but the people in this one that we were watching, where is it?
Something
I'm not gonna. Did it say let's ride in this description too? And here's the thing, they're just copying. What's happening is that whatever AI tool whoever's behind this channel, they're just scraping other legitimate YouTubers and putting all this crap in there. Just really. Let's see.
The clock is ticking, and it is ticking loud.
And you could just tell it's that terrible AI voice. Stidham sucks. Get him gone. I mean, that's a legit comment. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I mean, I don't know if anyone knows. It has let's ride in the description, y'all. Please watch legitimate, hard working YouTubers. There we go. All right. I'm gonna dislike that. I think they're taking the dislike button away, actually. All right, I have to take the headphones off now because it's a long story, but the earbuds are connected to the play button on the TV, and I don't want to miss I don't want to miss the halftime. But can you believe this crap? I mean, and there's like at least 3 channels that I found in the last week that have this crap on there, and I'm just I just wish YouTube would do a better job at getting like trimming the real fat, because I think that's why they're making it harder for creators, to get fully monetized. All right, let's go back to the bingo card. Something relaxing. Well, I didn't have any other crazy sentence structure, super hyper, and over dramatic words are usually AI. Yeah, and it all sounds like not only marketing PR, but bad marketing PR. I mean, bad marketing jargon. Oh man. I might do the next quarter and then I might have to pop out because I am supposed to compete in the singles tournament tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be a double eliminate. I'm assuming it's a double elimination. If anybody wants me to do the guess the gummy bear flavor game, because there's supposed to be 12 flavors in here, okay? And I tried to figure out which ones were which, but I never found 12 flavors. I only came up with 9 flavors. So, is this 100% to the gummy guessing game? I'm gonna have to get something to clean my palate between tastings. Let me see if the game is back on. Probably not. Hang on. Okay, come on. Okay. Nope, they're still doing whatever halftime. BS. Okay. So I figured if we want to do this, maybe drink some maple syrup. I do need some water. I think what I'm going to have to do, so I'll just close my, you're just going to have to trust me. I'm going to close my eyes, okay? Now, I will say, I'll go through the flavors. Okay, so this one, this is the only one that's like, I call this like the neon, where are my notes here? It's like the neon, toxic bright blue raspberry. I don't understand why there's this blue raspberry. Like, how did the blue raspberry flavor come about? So then there's the pink one. There's a pink one that's grapefruit. Okay. And then there's a light green one that I think, I could be wrong, but I want to say it's like cucumber. Because then there's the dark green, which is lime. And then we got like Broncos orange is what I'm calling it. Is that the orange one? Oh, now I can't see. Yeah, there's like a light orange and a dark orange. I think that's these two. Or no, is that the pink? Anyway, we'll see if I can get... And then there's bright cherry red, which is cherry. And the Broncos orange is just orange. And then there's like there's a pale yellow, which is pineapple. And then there's yellow, which is lemon. And then purple, which is grape. And then there's a light blue, not the crazy toxic blue, but the light blue, which I think might be a melon flavor, like a watermelon. I'm not quite sure. So I am curious to know, I tried this the other night to see if I could, but what I had to do was like pull off the head so that I could remember the color after I tried it. All right, let's try this. I'm going to take these glasses off and just shake up the thing. So there's only one of these blue raspberries left. That's why I wanted to pull that one out to show you specifically. But I think those are the flavors, but that's definitely not 12 flavors. And I had a bigger sampling. These came in bulk. The co-op that I go to has what they call Bulk Thursday. And you get 10% off on all bulk items. Okay. All right. I'm going to close my eyes. This is ridiculous. I'm going to hold it up for you to see. Hopefully I've got it centered in the camera. I'll just... Oh, wait. I've got the movement thing on. Okay. So I'm going to take the head off so I can see it. Because I figured, like, if there wasn't anybody in the chat, I'm like, how am I going to prove that it was the right color? Okay. Mm. Oh, that's weird. I'm thinking it's like, is it? It's either like a lemon. I don't know. It's kind of tart. Oh, no, it was grape. Was that a grape? Yes. All right. Totally missed on that one. All right, let's see if I can get 2 out of 3 here. Okay. I guess I hadn't had the grape in a while. All right. The game's not back on. I don't know what color this one is. It's kind of hard to pull the head off. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Probably the AI is going to kick me off of YouTube. All right, let's see what this is. That's definitely, that's pineapple, I think. All right, I got one right. That was definitely pineapple. Because it's like the pale yellow. Oh, I have to wash my hands. Okay, so far my theory is not correct because I could definitely tell that was pineapple. At least for these gummy bears. Oh, they're doing the... Oh, Green Bay's. Wow, that was a nice run. Whoever that is on the Packers. Was that a... That looked like a 100-yard return. Okay. Should I mix these up again? Make sure I'm getting... Oh, they're just showing all the highlights now, I guess, from all the different games. Okay. Close my eyes. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is silly. Maybe people will pay me to do this. Okay, here we go. I don't have to tear the head off since there are people here, but you know. Adds to the fun. This one doesn't really taste like... Oh, wait. I think this is orange. And I was correct. And I promise. I know you're just going to have to trust me, but I promise I'm not looking at it. All right, I got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. I like the cherries are... They're very... It's not like that fake cherry flavor that's overwhelming. I like cherry flavored anything, though. If it's not, you know, super fake. All right. I still don't think there were 12 flavors in there. So yeah, this is the, it almost has like a tingly sensation when you eat this one. Oh, thank you, Steven Schwartz. You're welcome for the entertainment. And hopefully we'll see you in the regular season or Tuesday. Thank you very much. Seriously, that means a lot to me, and thank you for hanging out. I'll eat gummies for you anytime. Regular gummies, not... These are just regular old gummy bears, okay? And again, yeah, thank you. Go Broncos. I'll leave that up for a minute. I don't know how exciting this game's going to be, honestly, after the half. So yeah, if you need your car fixed here in Burlington, go to the Automaster. Again, I'm not sponsored by the Automaster, but I was pleasantly surprised when the gentleman who drives the shuttle subscribe to my channel. Andy's a Cowboys fan, so I must be doing something right. Okay, more commercials. All right, I'm gonna have to find more fun stuff in between commercials because it does get pretty quiet. I mean, I do go back and watch the live streams just to see how I can improve, but you know, I go back and watch the tape. And there's a lot there, but sometimes, you know, it's like I'm trying to focus on what's happening in the game so I could report or comment on something, but I don't know. Hey, my gummy bear tasting abilities earn my keep here. Seriously though, when I quit drinking, I crave sugar more than I ever had in my life. I mean, I never really considered myself a sweets person, but if you drink heavily and then you quit drinking, your body's like, no, you're going to have to replace that sugar with something like now. So I became quite the, oh, and I had another creamy tonight that, I had never had, I've never heard of this place. It's in Richmond. And I'll give you a sneak score. They got a solid 4 out of 5 swirls. They did not have sugar cones. The maple flavor on that one really saved it because the texture wasn't, you know, it's going to be hard to beat Palmer Lane. But if you are a regular, I will get those videos out at some point. I did taste a lot of creamies here in Vermont this summer. And I applied for a job at BPR, and they didn't take me. That's okay. You know what? I'm just going to forge ahead here on YouTube and hopefully make more money than I ever would have made at any of these jobs that I've applied for, and they've rejected me with their AI bot. So, yep. All right. Game's still not back on. Did anyone get a bingo? I mean, the Broncos are going to win. I don't know if they're going to win by 7. I mean, it's possible that you guys could have gotten a bingo because your bingo card should look different. It's way, you have to scroll back up the chat. I could put it in there again, I guess. Can't I? That might, just in case somebody wants to play along. I got to figure out how to give prizes. Give my sticker. I got to order my sticker to see if it looks okay. What am I looking for? The bingo card. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. That's it right there. I'm trying to copy it. Hang on. Oh, I can't get to it from there. Well, if you scroll back up to the top, well, we got another comment. I'm liking the creamy, number 1 here says, I'm liking the creamy vids. Broncos are looking good, or the Broncos who won't play much are looking good, but nice to have depth. Yeah, that's the other thing people forget about. You gotta have depth. So can I don't know how to, looks like there's like a star up here. Can I star you? What does that do? Is that I've just noticed that, well, you can't see it, but anyway. Oh, look, we're back at the game. Here, I'll leave that up for a second. Well, if Steven Shorts is already gone, but if he's not gone, thank you very much again. And thank you all for being here. Again, the super chats are not required. It's just nice to have people here to talk to. All right, so yeah, I think I might do this quarter. Just because, I mean, the regular season, these games are not going to be this late. I hope not. Okay, let me hear what's going on. All I heard now is, I don't know what they're doing out here. So I don't know who they're talking about, Minnesota or Denver. 3rd and 3. Minnesota's at the 35. Oh, pass is complete to 19. Oh, there's a flag. Number 1, did you see that sweet run by McLaughlin? The one pass that's probably going to keep Ellinger on the practice squad. Pick and roll. Oh. A little ticky-tacky call, but okay. It was on Minnesota, so. Here, I'm gonna put this back up for a minute. Just, prime the pump there. Oh. Brosmer missed his target. Oh, 4th and 13. I guess Minnesota's going to have to punt here. Or I reckon. I don't know where they are. Yeah. Oh, when I start yawning, it's nearing the end. Well, at least my eye is better now. I was in a lot of pain earlier. I thought I was going to have to put myself on IR. Okay, here we go. And the punt is good. I'm just kidding. All right. Katzis has got the ball. He's going across the 30. He's still at the 30 and now he's out. Oh, oh my God. How many penalties is that so far? We gotta look that up. Oh, number 1. I don't know if you were here earlier when hang on. The new merch line is out. I really hope the t-shirt looks okay. Let's see. Let me go back to the Did he just say illegal block in the black on accident? I think the ref just said that. Oh, well. All right. So, Oh, are they You can't block someone in the back with the back is what the announcer's saying. Oh, man. That's going to get called back. Okay. What was I looking for now? Other than the bingo card. Oh, number 1. While you're here, let me show you something. Right, I gotta take myself off. Talking about the snacks that the Broncos are eating. They are really, really fascinated with this whole Broncos facility because now they're like, oh, they have the best snacks in the world. Hang on. Let me take this off. They're talking about how the snacks are. I don't know. Sweet potato snacks is what Davis Webb is eating, looks like. I don't know why they're fascinated by the snacks that the Broncos are eating, y'all. Oh, now they're talking about diabetes. Okay. I'm trying to find the background. Oh, here we go. All right, number 1. This is for you, buddy. Hang on. Check that out. I think that's I don't know if that was our winning the final from last year or one of the winning weeks. So, oh, McLaughlin, I think he got it. I think he's over. Come on, give it to him. So this was our pick'em pool 2 years in a row. We've been Big Nick's Energy. And was it last year? When was it? Was it the first year? Hang on. When was it, dude? When did we win the whole thing? Anyway, we've had some fun names over the years. There was a Bridge Over Check Down Waters. There was Let's Try when Russell Wilson was under center. I wish I could remember. Well, we wanted Horsecock Lock, but it's like a family-friendly football pool, so I had to nix that one. But now it's just Big Nick's Energy, and I think it's one of the best names. And we won last year, so or was that the year before? They're all running together. But anyway, I've just signed us up, so we got to do our first pick before the first week. Oh, Bo looks annoyed by something. Coach looks upset about something. Why is everybody annoyed? Did I miss something? Okay, here we go. Is that Ellinger back there still? No. Maybe that's why they're looking very disappointed. I'm sorry, but this kid is not good. All right, well, he got it off to McLaughlin. Oh. He tried a little spin move there, didn't get through. And that's going to be 4th down. Still yawning. All right. I don't think... Did we get any sacks? Did Denver get any sacks tonight? Does anybody remember? I didn't realize they weren't going to play any starters, but did Ingram play at all? I guess not. Oh, coach is saying come here to somebody. Oh, he's about to choose somebody out. I would not want to get chewed out by the head coach. That would... No, ma'am. Yeah, he looked pissed. I don't know what happened. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Can I win this singles tournament tomorrow? We'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. I practiced today. I had some really, really good shots in there, and I practiced on 2 different courts because you never know what court you're going to be on, and all the courts are different, and you got to learn them and learn their quirks and their, it's just like any sport. There's strategy to it. But I had some good practice today. But I always play myself, and I actually keep score. And a lot of people make fun of me. Or, it's good fun. But like the other day, this woman was like, "So, is your green beating your red?" And I was like, "Well, so far, red's winning." But, I feel like if you should practice the way you're going to play. And keeping score against yourself actually helps you get better because no matter which rep you're taking, you're constantly trying to beat your last shot. So, I think it's good. There's another guy down there who was practicing today, and he's won all kinds of tournaments. He was in the World Series, Bocce World Series last year. He keeps points against himself. So, call me crazy. But I think there's something to it. Oh, Chad Powers. That reminds me. I did see this thing on the Omaha Productions website. They're looking for an intern, and they're like, "Hey, send us a 60-second clip." Well, at first, when I saw this position open, I was like, "Oh," because I thought it was just like a digital marketing kind of thing. And then I realized it was an intern, and I thought, would it be funny if I made a 60-second clip of just me dressed up like a college student, like someone right out of college, and just sort of came. But I'd have to come up with like a good name, like that sounds like Chad Power or Is it Chad Power or Chad Powers? Is it plural? In order for it to be funny, like I'd have to make it really, really funny in 60 seconds. And also, like, Peyton Manning's not going to be watching these things, but whoever's watching them, they might be like, oh, that's pretty clever. No, we're still not going to hire you. You're too old, All right, here we go. Minnesota, 1st and 10 at the 15, passed it to a running back. Sorry, guys, I don't have any of the names. All right, so he didn't get too far, maybe 5 yards. 2nd and 6, they got 4 yards. Oh, I wish I could drink coffee late at night. I would be up all night. Okay. Here we go. 2nd and 6 at the 20. Number 12's under center. I keep forgetting his last name. He's back to pass. He's scrambling. Oh, another bobbled pass, but he got it, and not enough for a first down. I haven't really been watching what the defense is doing, to be honest. I mean, on big plays. I wish I knew, like, quickly enough how to tell, like, oh, they're in man or they're in zone. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what's happening with where's the ball? Where's the ball? Who's got the ball? The quarterback has the ball. He deep pass too. He's got his man. Did he get? Oh wait, did he get his feet in? Did he catch that? Fleming. Let's see. I guess that was that complete. No, he did not get both feet in. Bandy was on the sideline. Are they calling it? What are they calling it? Guess what? Sean Payton just threw the red flag. I guess he did it for practice or not practice, but there's another squat. That is funny. Hey, maybe the witch is back. It's a joke. I used to watch Broncos games with Steve, and I would just to give him hope, because we watched a lot of bad football. Like, oh, I feel like the Broncos are going to get an interception here, or there's going to be a fumble ball. We're going to recover it, or we're about to get a touchdown, or there's going to be a big pass here, and 9 times out of 10, what I said would either come true on that play or the next play or the next few plays. So maybe the bingo card is that the version of the witch. Anyway, it's kind of a joke in my family that we're all witches, but we're not really. Or are we? I don't know. I think everybody has premonitions, and they just don't always like read into things. Okay, we got a Geico commercial. This is all right. Thanks again to Steven for the super chat. If you're watching this later, Steven joins us on Tuesday nights. So if you're here and you think she might be lively when there's more going on, or when it's not so late, I start the live stream on Tuesdays at 7:45 in the summer, because it gets darker later. But in the winter, I'll probably start it a little earlier. But that's on Tuesday night, and we usually watch stuff and like that AI slop, and I make fun of it, and I just can't believe this is Jack's Films he'll go on other channels and like totally trash them. Okay. I hope you guys understand if I have to check out after this quarter. You know, if I'm going to win this tournament tomorrow, I got to get some sleep. No, Ramos Law. That is pretty impressive. No. That wasn't in. They're counting it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Coach lost the challenge. Pff, I disagree. He didn't have both feet in. Oh, well, he dropped it, so payback's a bitch, I guess. And I don't know about like how YouTube's going to handle cursing in the future. I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of creators just curse because, you know, they're already pretty big creators, and you know, if some one video gets demonetized or whatever, it's not as big of a deal. But anyway, let's see. So it looks like Mike Kliss's prediction is Jonah Coleman and Adam Prentice. That's all I got. The screen went away. I can't tell you much more. Oh no. That was almost intercepted, or it was. Who was on that play? I don't know why Coach is so pissed. We're winning 20-6 here. Anybody? Did I miss something? Why is he so? Or is he still pissed off about that play? So we're keeping Adam Troutman, Evan Ingram, Nate Adkins, Justin Jolie, according to Kliss's predictions. Wide receivers, Sutton, Waddle, Mims. Oh. Again, they just cut the screen. We got a player down. They're working with his foot. All right. We got 5:16 left in the third quarter. More AI slop in commercials. I don't know. ESPN's struggling. So yeah, if you see these Broncos channels out there that are fake, call them out. You know that nobody would put "Let's Ride" in their channel description, or anywhere on the channel, really. So please help me stop the slop. Let's see if there's anything in the team stats. Let me go back to the penalties. Okay, so Denver's had 3 penalties for 19 yards, and Minnesota's had 6 penalties for 50 yards. So that's definitely less than what they had last week, right? I think we can probably go ahead and check that square as well. There we go. What's the score again? Well, they're going to win by more than 7, unless something crazy happens in the last quarter. Send a message here to somebody. Okay, Marvin Sutton, Waddle, Mims Jr., Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant. Those are the wide receivers that Cliff predicts that we're going to keep. Justin Jolie. I don't even remember. What has he done? What has he done for me lately? What has he done for the Broncos lately? It is nice to have depth there, number one. I don't know. I kind of get tired of hearing people say, "Oh, if that guy can stay healthy, if he can stay healthy," it's like, why even put the? I don't know. I mean, I know it's part of the conversation, the overall conversation, but yeah. Nick Benito's out there giving love to his teammates. I don't know who Bo's. Oh wait. Oh, he was talking to I think that was Waddle sitting there with him. It's weird seeing them in street clothes. Oh. Great. Well, they didn't get that far. How many minutes we got here? 2 minutes. I think I'm going to end here in the fourth quarter because I do need to get in bed. And it's going to take me a minute to wind down after all this. Any last minute words of wisdom or pep talk for the bocce tournament? I just haven't played well this year because, I was in 2 different leagues last year and I was down there all the time. I was practicing all the time. So I was getting in more reps. Crazy concept. The more reps you get, the better you get. Okay. Oh, wow. Tearing that guy's leg apart. Ortega. Oh, Mike Kliss is in there. I mean, I didn't realize he was actually in the booth. They haven't seen that camera shot of them yet. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Broncos are at the 20. And Ellinger hands it to, I can't tell who that is, but he didn't get very far. Oh, yeah, they're predicting the defense. I can't think about it, y'all. I'm getting tired. What time is it in Denver? 9:20? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make it to the end of the third quarter. All right, Schrader. Man, he's really had a game, huh? I'll have to put him on the bingo card for next time. All right, we're in the fourth quarter now. I'll wait till the end of this drive. Oh, God. Oh, wait. So it says the fourth quarter on this games cast, but okay, so I stopped it way too much during the half. That's what happened. I didn't keep it playing. I'll have to figure out a better way to do that. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go now. Hang on a second. Oh, I didn't see this run. Wow, this kid can run. All right, so I guess I was behind the whole time. That's okay. Let me put the music back on up loud. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, this is it's always fun. And join me on Tuesdays. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks again to Steven Schwartz for showing up with the super chat, and hopefully next week or whenever the regular season starts, there'll be more people to chat with. Oh. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I didn't realize that the TV was still playing. Okay. Hopefully I won't get kicked off of YouTube for that 3 seconds that it played. I'll probably go and cut the live stream, the dead parts out anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. And if you got a bingo, let me know in the comments after. You could play bingo later if you really want. All right. Thanks for being here. And until next time, stay unleashed and go Broncos.